What's up, y'all? It's OT right now, man. It's your boy OT. I'm here to talk to y'all about TransAm trucking, man. I'm a company driver first off for TransAm. I'm not a lease operator or owner operator or independent contractor. I'm not none of that. I'm just a regular old company driver out here. So I'm giving y'all my experience and how it's going and everything on the company side. So I can't really speak for lease operators or anything like that. So it's not the video for that. If you're looking to get that, information about that side, it's not the video for that. I'm gonna basically just touch up a little bit about how the orientation is, what we did, like how my experience is, like days, weeks after. I say days because I literally just got out of orientation, I think about a week or a week and a half ago. I'm not going to talk about pay because, like I just said, I just got out of orientation. I haven't got my real paycheck yet for my miles and everything, so I can't really talk about pay. That wouldn't be fair of me to talk about pay. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, let's get on to it, man. TransAm, man. They used to have 3 terminals out in they used to have 2 out in they used to have 1 out in Florida, and then the other one was in Rockwall, Texas, and then the one that they got now is in Kansas, Olathe. They don't have the Rockwall or the Florida one anymore because I don't know why. They told us, I forgot why they said it, but they closed them down. They don't have them anymore. I'm sorry. Ate a buffalo chicken sandwich. But yeah, they don't got those no more. So, if you think you finna go to those terminals or those the closest terminals to your home that you thinking about or whatever, just know that it's always gonna be that Kansas terminal that you got to go to for like maintenance or HR or anything like that. Your dispatcher and all that, they all gonna be in that Olathe, Kansas terminal. Yeah, so orientation, they flew me out from Dallas. Let's see. The hotel was above mid, like it was an average hotel, nothing too fancy or nothing like that. We had a big orientation class. Shout out to my orientation class. Y'all was all hecka cool. Like I feel like we all in some way messed with each other. Like we was cool, everybody was cool. But yeah, we had a big orientation class. I think we had about 40 or 30 some people, something like that. They said that was the biggest class they didn't see in a while. So yeah, so the orientation for TransAm too is kind of easy, bro. It's like if you got driving experience and you know how to maneuver a truck, you'll be just fine. If you know how to back up a truck, 45 degree one, you'll be fine. Like, just don't hit no cone, don't hit no trailer, you'll be straight. If you could hit a cone, but it's not gonna help your case. Let's see. Like, if you hit the cone more than once, your ass is grass. You out of there. Like, they not even gonna hesitate. They most likely gonna pull you out. Some people got more than 2 turns. I don't know, but some people only got 2. So I don't know. I don't know why that was that. Me, I got everything done on the first try. I got 5 years under my belt, so it wasn't really that hard for me. Yeah, that's really all orientation really was. Just driving, really. And I don't know if that's because we had a big class or what, and they were just trying to get us all up out of there, but that's all orientation was just driving. You meet everybody, you meet payroll, you meet your dispatchers and all of that you might have, unless it's remote. You'll get on the phone call and greet yourself, and they'll greet themselves to you also. You meet the owner. He seemed like a cool dude, down to earth. He got TransAm tatted on his arm, so he loved his company. He told us that he trying to turn the company around. He was aware of all the stuff that's been said negative and that's been happening negative on the company. I respect my elders, so don't look at me wrong if I say it, but he's an older dude, like really old dude. And you could tell he really want good for the company and he really want good for the drivers. If you got any questions, I'm pretty sure you might meet him or his son. His son is like the VP. They'll all come into orientation. You ask them whatever you want. That's what I liked about orientation, because you can meet the actual owner and the people like in person. So if you had any questions or concerns, you should have got it all out there during orientation on them first 3 days, and you should already figure out just by what they saying whether or not you want to be here or not too. So yeah, after all of that, 3 days is the orientation. The orientation, they pay for your food for lunch. That is lunch and breakfast. I say breakfast because the hotel give you breakfast before you leave for orientation. The lunch is okay, I guess. It's free, so it don't really bother me. They gave us like deli sandwiches on the first day. Second day we had pizza. Third day we had like chicken and mashed potatoes and gravy. It's cool. It's free. Can't complain. It's free food. I love it. But yeah, man, like, then after all of that, you get your truck. Good thing about it only being one terminal, and they don't got any more terminals. Unless your truck at Kenworth, like, your truck gonna be right there at the yard for you on orientation. You might have to wait a day after orientation to get your truck. If you got a big class like how we did, I know I had to wait like a day after orientation just to get my truck. So it is what it is. They got all Kenworths, newer trucks, and older trucks. I got a 2021. I don't like how they did that, but hey, it is what it is. Only reason why I say that is because it seemed like all the newer drivers were getting 2024s and all that. So I don't know why, but I'm not complaining. As long as my truck drive cool, I'm straight. Yeah, all Kenworths, 2024s, 2023s, 2022. I got a 2021. So let's talk about real quick. If you fail the orientation, I don't know if I said that already. If you fail the orientation, you up out of there. They don't pay for your way out to go back home or nothing like that, which I felt was kind of messed up in a way, because if you come in there for a job, some people, you should already just be thinking out the bat, some people don't have the finances to get back home. That's probably why they're looking for a job. If you fail the orientation, and it's not just them, a lot of companies do it, they need to change that at least. Like, if you fail orientation, at least get a bus ticket back to where you from, because if you failed this orientation, unfortunately, you had to find your own way back. And there was a couple of people that kind of had trouble trying to find their own way back. But shout out to our orientation class. I know some people, they kind of helped out some people just to get back home. I thought that was pretty cool of them, So, yeah, like, just note that if you fail the orientation, man, just come out there with some type of money or backup plan to make sure that you can get yourself home, or whether it's finding a new job out there or something. Yeah. So let's talk about real quick my days after orientation. So after orientation, when I got my truck, man, I told my dispatcher straight up, like, I'm ready to go. Like, as soon as I get my truck, put me on the load. I'm not trying to be waiting, none of that. Just give me a load. He asked me if I was sure. I said yes. Some people waited once they got their truck to get a load. Like, not me. I'm an experienced driver. I want to make my money already. So sure enough, he got me a load. My first load was going towards I think Illinois. I went to Illinois, a little bit close to Chicago. Cool little run and all that. I will say this: TransAm has so far, for the most part, has been keeping me running like consistently. There has been a couple of relays, and they told me the reason why for relays, and I want to hurry up and get it and say it right now. Relays is like if a driver got to go home or he might not make it, they might take you off of your current load and have you do that relay, so the load can either be finished or so the other driver can take home time. It's not all the time, but I know for me, for the most part, it seemed like I was getting relayed after my first load, like every time. Because like after my first load, I think my first load was a relay for somebody, matter of fact. But then like my second load, I did a straight shot there, delivered it. Then after that, my third load, I had to relay. Fourth load, had to relay. So right now, I'm hoping they don't relay my load that I gotta take right now. It's going back to Texas. I don't think they are gonna relay me because, like, I'm taking my home time here in a few days, I think in a week. So they kind of probably pushing me down there so I can take my home time easily. Yeah, man. So like I said, for the most part, they're gonna keep you running. Like, I have not been sitting. I'm sitting now just because my shippers, they don't take early load. So, I mean, early pickup or whatever, or early appointments, however you said, they don't take it. So, I'm just sitting here waiting. But yeah, TransAm, they're gonna keep you moving so far for the most part after orientation. You know, they've been good to me so far, man. I'm gonna make another video like after, like, on my 30 days or whatever, and talk to y'all about pay and how it's still going, give y'all an update. But so far, man, I don't got nothing bad to say about TransAm. Some people have issues with the Garmin talking to you and stuff like that. Like, while you sleeping, I just turned it down. I haven't really had an issue like that yet. I hope I don't, but I really haven't had an issue like that. Yeah, like, man, that's all I can say right now. Really, like, it's been good so far, man. Like, I mean, every review that you go over and you look on YouTube, man, always take it with a grain of salt and try to, you know, get your own experience of it, so that way you can have your own opinion. Because I was hearing negative stuff about TransAm once I actually came into the company, and like I said, we met the owners and he trying to turn stuff around and everything. So, you know, and for the most part, like, he doing a cool job. You know, it's trucking industry, man. Like, y'all already know, man. If y'all out here, like, every job, they either gonna lie to you because they want you on their company or whatever. Like, it's gonna be some bullshit in every company, man. Just, you know, just gotta learn how to use them too while they using you. And for the most part, I can say right now, you know, I'm all right with TransAm. Like, I'm using them so I can get my money and, you know, probably end up going on the leasing side or on the owner op side. But like, right now, they've been good to me, and I guess I've been good to them. They ain't really complaining about me so far. So, hey, like I said, we just gonna see. But yeah, that's the video right now. Like, orientation, everything good so far. Like, they keeping me running. I'll talk to y'all in the next video about how everything's going 30 days after. Y'all take it easy now.